What's good YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we're going over the best Warzone Black Ops 6 integration settings to give you guys max FPS, make the game look crisp and feel nice and smooth, as well as control settings as well guys, so you can maximise your mobility and be dancing on these fools just like me. But if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like and tap the notification bell because there's lots of Black Ops 6 content coming your way. Without any more distractions guys, let's jump into these settings so you guys give them a try. Kicking things up with the display settings, guys. Display mode is going to be set to full screen exclusive. That way the background processes aren't taking up too much of your PC, and it's primarily focusing on Call of Duty Warzone. Your display monitor will be whatever monitor you're using, guys. Mine is the Samsung Odyssey 240Hz monitor. Display adapter will be your graphics card, whatever that may be. Screen refresh rate will be your monitor's refresh rate, okay, guys? So mine is 240Hz. Yours may be 144, maybe higher. Check that in your display settings on your PC. The display resolution will be whatever your monitor is, So that'll be 1440p or 1080p, okay? So mine's is 1440, so mine's this. Aspect ratio, automatic. Shaders, not really relevant. Your display gamma 2.2. And the rest of the settings, I'm just going to scroll through, let you guys see them. VSync gameplay off, VSync menus off, and frame rate unlimited. Obviously, you've got to cap your frame rate, cap it, but these settings are all pretty bog standard. Right guys, get into the nitty gritty now, the quality settings, where this will definitely make or break your frames. The custom presets should be custom, of course. Your resolution should be 100, whether that's 1440p or 1080p. Dynamic resolution should be off. The upscaling / sharpness should be Fatality, FX CAS, and I've got that just quality, 50, 50, and quality. Okay, you've got ultra, ultra. Native 30 and 80. Now, if you guys need to pause, as I said for the video, just pause and do your settings, okay? Do not touch this setting. The Nvidia DLSS frame regeneration will make your frames look better, but it will cause so much input delay, it is not worth using. The VRAM scale target will be 50. The variable rate shading will be on. Texture resolution here, very low, guys. I'm just going to scroll through these settings so you guys can grab them here. Off, low, very low, off, low, minimal, low. Go down again. Shadow quality, low, off, high, normal, low, off, low, off, off, off. Now, there's a lot of offs and a lot of lows, but I promise you guys your game will still look pretty good, even with all these settings turned down. You can turn it up a little bit if you really want to, but I would say maximize your FPS. That way you maximize performance in-game, and just in general, your game will feel so more smooth. Now, onto the view section. There's a little bit of preference on this section, but I'm going to tell you what I'm rocking. Feel free to use what you prefer for some of these settings. So, for example, motion reduction should be off. The field of view, I'm rocking 120. Now, I would say the most common and best FOVs to use between 105 to 115 to 120. Now, I'm saying 120 afterwards because not a lot of folk say 120 is good, but personally, I love 120. You guys rock what you feel comfortable with. You want to use ADS field of view affected, okay? Don't use independent. Affected is much better. You want it to be wide, that way you can see more of your screen and wider on your weapon. Third person FOV, I mean, you don't really use this, but I rock 90, and then I also rock wide again. Auto motion blur off, weapon motion blur off. First and third person camera movement should be 50, which is the most it can go. Then third person ADS transition, matter. And invert flashbang, that's preference for you guys as well. Alright guys, now onto my audio settings. Now these aren't too important, so you guys can choose to copy mine or do your own. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to run through them so you can pause the video and copy them if you want to. Gameplay audio will be 100, and then if you drop the menu down, the music will be 0, dialogue will be 50, effects will be 100, the cinematic volume will be 0. Your speakers and headphones, default device or whatever headset you're using. I use stereo. I think you get the best audio from stereo when it comes to the speaker output. Enhanced audio mode I have off. I may be turning it on to dabble at some point, but for now, off. Audio mix, home theater, mono, off. Mute gaming minimized, on. Mute license music, off. Relevant settings. I don't know how to say that word, but that hearing compensation thing I've got on, and I'm going to keep it on until I'm told otherwise. I don't touch custom frequency, and I reduce the tinnitus sound, okay? Now, as I said, these aren't too important. Let's jump into the controller settings, where things actually matter. Right, guys, let's jump into the controller settings. Now, these are what I've been rocking for a while, and I've been absolutely frying with them. I'm not missing. I'm not losing. It is the perfect combination, guys, okay? So I'm using a controller, of course. Shout out Goat Customs. Use code DEC at the checkout. If you want to grab yourself one of these bad boys, they're so, so good. Okay, the button layout will be default. The stick layout will be preset. I don't really touch them. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity is 7.7, but I do add a little bit of spice to it, so just Wait for that. Simplify controls off. Low strain off. Bumpers, I use my back triggers. I just turn that off. Well, that's a little bit different, but yeah, this one, back triggers, keep that turned off. Turn my controller vibration off. I do not like it in the slightest, so I just keep that off. My dead zones, now this is where it gets interesting, guys. For Black Ops 6, mobility is sort of the whole point in the game. So I've actually went from left stick min to left stick max 50. Now, what does that do, guys? It means when I move my left stick, it's such a short time before I reach max, okay? What I mean by max is I reach maximum speed, maximum sprint. So if I'm trying to do some crazy mobility, I want to make sure I hit those max points very fast, okay? So I rock 50 for the left stick on Black Ops 6, right stick min is 2, the right stick max is 99, left stick trigger 0, right stick trigger 0, okay? That's preference right there, guys, when it comes to like your right stick and left stick. Mine's are low because my controller doesn't have any stick drift. If yours are a little bit stick drifty, you may want to turn them up a little bit, okay? But otherwise, feel free to copy mine. Now, guys, onto the aiming setting for your controller. Now, the sensitivity multiplier, I actually haven't touched, but I use the one that lets you customize all the ADS sights from like 1 times to 9 times. So I'll run you through that in just a sec. The looking version on foot is standard. Target aim assist should be on. Motion sensors off. And then for the aiming advanced settings, I am using instant, assist, dynamic, and I've not touched this either, okay? I just leave dynamic 1 times because dynamic's been the best for the past like 3-4 years. Then custom sensitivity per zoom gets a little bit spicy, okay? I'm rocking 0.85, 0.85, 0.85 again, and then as we get to the 6 to like 9 times to further on scopes, I rock it at 1 times. That way, when I'm aimed in like with a big scope, I don't have to be slowed down by my 0.85 sensitivity. But of course, for anything closer, I want my sensitivity slowed down a little bit so I can beam and hit more shots. Now on to movement, guys. This is very important this year, okay? So right here, it says sprint assist. You want to change that to tactical sprint assist. And you also want to drop the sprint assist delay 0. That way you can maximize mobility. If this is on, you're just going to give yourself a delay, okay? Sprint sideways, sprint backwards is a must this year. As I said, this game is all about movement and making it smooth, okay? And that's what I'm here to help you guys with today. Mantle assist, I actually have off. I feel like this would throw me off a lot and get me killed more than it would help, so I just don't want to have it on. Crouch assist, once again, I don't think you should use this in Call of Duty. I think you should learn it yourself. Corner slice, I've kept on. Now, corner slice is when you aim at a wall and you slightly tilt. That's what corner slicing is. If you don't like it, turn it off. Personally, I like it, so I'm going to keep it on. Slide slash dive behavior. Now, I'm going to rock hybrid, okay, guys? Now, hybrid allows you to dive and slide very, very fast, okay? Now, of course, it takes a bit to get used to. There's a learning curve. But for this year especially, you sort of got to get used to hybrid, otherwise you are going to be behind. Auto door peek, I have off. Automatic airborne mantle, I do have on. Sprints restore, I have on as well. Slide maintain sprint on, keep the sliding smooth. Parachute automatic behaviours off. Mantle cancel reload is also on. That way, if I ever mantle something, you know, and say someone's over the wall, I'll mantle up, it will cancel for me, which means the fight. When you go to the movement advanced settings, guys, sprint slash tactical sprint behaviours toggle. Auto move forward is off. Sprint, tactical sprint activation, single tap. Plunge on the water should be free, guys. It'll give you a lot more fluidity in the water as well. And then sprint and door bash is on. The vehicle settings, I mean, it's not really important, but I'll put them up for you guys here. Feel free to pause the video. Then moving on to the combat, which I think everyone basically has the same combat settings. But I'm going to run you through mine. As I said, pause the video, okay? I'm going to go hold, ADS melee, hold melee, apply all at once. Now, you can change this. You can change this, but I don't really like C4. I just use all at once. I don't like them anyway. Equipment behavior, hold, manual fire behavior, press, scoreboard. I mean, that stuff doesn't really matter. Then your combat settings, D-pad, ping up. Oh, this stuff here, you can just pause. It's not that big a deal. Now, this one here is a somewhat big a deal, actually. But, yeah, I would say, you know, you can put that on or off. It makes no difference. And then for this as well, don't really make no difference either. Now, I did change this to prioritizing a body shield, actually. I'm not sure why that's changed. Right, guys, so that is my complete settings guide. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and tap the notification bell so you never miss all to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.